So I got a Hurst short throw shifter for the Comanche. I'll just make a video of me putting it in. It's for an AX15, which my Comanche did not come stock with. I swapped it in about a year ago. But some people just cut down their sticks. This is like a real short throw shifter. It's supposed to decrease your throw by 30%, which is what this thing does. It's where the magic happens. Then it just comes with this cool shift rod and shift knob. A little bit of hardware. And then, because I don't really need to, but I'm doing it because it's accessible and easy, I'm just doing my tranny fluid. And I've already taken apart a couple things in my cab because I have a center console I made, so it's not going to be a video of how to remove your center console because mine's not even stock. But I'll just show you guys the install of the shifter and how easy it is. So the first thing you're going to want to do, is, which I already did, is there is this dust cover there. Sorry, it's kind of hard to get the camera in here. This dust cover has 4 bolts. There's one there, one over there, one on the back side, and this comes off. Mine's kind of ripped, and there's 4 bolts holding this thing on. I took out 2 already, the easy ones to take out, and there's 2 in the back that kind of funky to get out. You might have to get underneath, but I'm not gonna film myself doing all this because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it right now. But I'll just show you guys step by step. So yeah, take those off, and then we can move on to the next step. Just took a mallet, beat on it, and it came off pretty easy. Next thing you're going to want to do is clean the mating surfaces, and it's kind of hard to get in there, so the best bet is just a rag, and I'm going to spray brake cleaner on the rag and then wipe it. You don't want to spray brake cleaner on the transmission because it'll get down in it. Then after you get that all clean, take some gasket maker. I'm using Blue RTV. On this thing you can kind of use whatever you want. It's not that crucial. It doesn't get that hot, so you can just use any old gasket maker sealant. Put a thin bead. You want to do it on the transmission, don't do it on the shifter. It'll just make a mess. So the next step is to put on the shifter assembly. The right is the front, left is the back. And they come with new hardware. The back 2 bolts, you kind of have to come from underneath to get them tightened. But I'll show you guys once I get it on. You also want to put some grease on that. So I have 3 of the bolts in, and the last bolt, which is this, let me zoom in. It's like right about here. I cannot get in. It won't go in straight. Nothing will fit in there. I've been trying for like an hour, so I'm just gonna run it on 3 bolts. It'll be fine. But then I also forgot to put in. I drained my tranny fluid because I was like, oh, it's so easy to fill it up from up here. Well, I forgot to fill it up from up here, so gotta do it from the side because I don't want to take all this off again. Because this insulation it's because this transmission, it fits in here, but not exactly how it fit in the year it came out of, which is a 95 Cherokee. There's a couple things that are different, like the size of that hole around it, which this one's smaller. So it's been kind of a pain in the ass, but this product's fine. It just because I kind of have random parts on my truck. It's not as easy as I thought it was going to be, but I'm going to put in some tranny fluid and then take it for a spin around the block before I put all this stuff back on, center console and all. See how it works. So I just got to fill up the tranny fluid and then I'm good to go. Next thing that you're going to want to do is take your rod, get your jam nut, put the jam nut on like that, and this is to hold on the shift knob so you can get it in the right position. Best to do this when it's on the car, but it's easier to show you guys. If I can get it going. There we go. So for now, that's good. Then you want to come over here, and these are threaded holes. Put those bad boys in. So they have Allen on them. So grab the right size Allen, which is somewhere in this big old mess. Pretty fed up with this right now. Just spilled training fluid over me. New shirt. Tighten these, and then I haven't tightened everything up, but I'm gonna take it for a quick test drive. Make sure everything's good. Man, that's so much shorter already. I can just tell a huge difference. And it looks good too. Look at that. So I just finished this install and took it around the block, and this is so much different. It's insane in a good way. Your throw, it says 30% on their website. It feels like more than half. My transmission has the synchros in the best shape, but it was hard for me to find gears because you barely have to move this thing. It's insane. I love it. The weird thing though is like it's almost harder. I have to push a little bit harder to get into gear, which I don't know why that is, but other than that, it's so much better. I love this thing. I would highly recommend these. It is totally worth the money. It's expensive. I think this was $270 from Core Shifters, and it is a Hurst. It's not a knockoff, or it's not one of those BMN. It is a legit Hurst shifter. But yes, I'd recommend this. Now I gotta put everything back on, the worst part. So this is the final product with everything in. Cab all cleaned up. Shifter. Got my PA right there. But yeah, the shifter looks good, feels good. It is a Hurst. 100% legit. And I have a rear bumper build video coming out soon. I'm still not done with it, but I'll have like a couple parts, I guess, or maybe just do one giant one, but it'll be out soon after I put this video up. Here, I'll go to the other side. You can check it out. See, no bumper. Bam. Hurst. I actually didn't even order that shift knob, but it came with it. I thought I was getting a ball, but nope. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hope this makes some of you guys want to get this thing, because I would 100% recommend it.